Hello, good evening, my little ones, and good evening, mamas and papas. A very warm welcome to all of you on behalf of Mindset Preschool and Daycare. So, are we ready for today's story? Do you want to know who is the hero of today's story? What is the name of today's story? Should I tell you or should I show you first? चलो देख लेते हैं. Okay, let's see what do we have in this story. Well, yes, in a way, this one is the hero of the story, or the story is all around this one particular thing. Now, what is it? Is it a vegetable? Is it a fruit? Okay, let's start with what is the color. Tell me, write into the chat. Come on, tell mamas and papas, what is the color? You're right. It's a red color, juicy tomatoes. How many of you like tomatoes? Come on, raise your hands. Give me a high five. It's really very, very good for you. I hope you guys eat a lot of vegetables and fruits. So today's story is about tomato. Now, how is it about tomato and what is the name of the story? Should I tell you? What else can you make out of tomatoes? So we use tomatoes in vegetables and salads and stuff like that. But we also make tomato chutney. Have you ever had tomato chutney? It's amazing. It's a little tangy, a little sweet. And if you haven't had it, then maybe you can request mama or papa to make it for you. All right? Yes. So the name of the story is Who Made the Tomato Chutney? Yes, that is the name of the story. Who Made the Tomato Chutney? Now, this story is about two little children, and their name is ta-da! So, say hello to Tara, and this is Ravi. Yes, so this one is Tara, and his name is Ravi. And can you see Ravi is holding something in his hands? And what do you think that is? Now, when mama or papa go to the market, or when you go to the market with mama and papa, have you ever seen them taking their own bag? Now, yes, that's a very good thing to do, okay? Always carry cloth bags with you when you go to the market. We are not supposed to use plastic. No. So Ravi and Tara are very, very smart children, and whenever their mama wants, they call their mama Amma. So whenever their Amma wants help to get something from the market, she always goes to Tara and Ravi, and she would request them to go and get things from the market. Now, one Sunday morning, Ravi and Tara got up, they got ready, and Amma requested them that she has made a list of vegetables and fruits that she wants from the market. And she told them, can you please go and get these vegetables and fruits from the market, please? So Tara and Ravi, being the good children that they are, they took a cloth bag, a lovely, nice cloth bag, and the list that mama had made, she had written down. It's always good to write everything down that you need to buy from the market, especially if you're like me. I tend to forget things, so it's always good to write down. Okay, so they took the list from amma and they both went to the market. Now the list had almost the vegetables that usually we eat, potatoes and onions and garlic and chili. So they happily started walking towards the market. And while they were walking towards the market, suddenly Tara happened to see something amazingly red and juicy, and she was like, Ravi, wow! Can you look at those amazing, red, fresh, juicy tomatoes? And the moment both of them saw all those tomatoes, मुंह में पानी छूटा, and they were like, wow! I know Amma has not written tomatoes in the list, but they look really, really yummy. let's buy some tomatoes and take them home, and let's tell mama to please make some tomato chutney for us. Wow, I just love the tomato chutney that amma makes. Both of them were very, very, very happy looking at those tomatoes. This is how the tomato looks. You must have seen it. Yes. And as soon as they went near the tomatoes, they looked at Ponappa. Now, this is Ponappa, and he is the vegetable seller. Now, on one of his trolleys, he had tomatoes, and on the others, he had all the other vegetables. So, Ravi and Tara were very, very smart. They took the list and they started reading what Amma had written. Onions, 1 kg, potatoes, half a kg, 1 coconut, all this Amma had written there, and 6 lemons, which is nimbu. They took all of it, and Ponnappa took all of that and he started putting all of them inside Ravi's basket. So he took everything and he put into the basket. And he also put 1 kg tomatoes. So what all went in their basket? First went the tomatoes, then went the onions, then he put the potatoes, then 1 coconut, and then he put 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lemons. Now they took all of that and both of them were super duper happy because they were so excited with the thought कि घर पे जाके we are going to tell Amma to make some yummy tomato chutney for us and some hot dosa, and we are going to have the dosa or the rice with tomato chutney. Hot rice and tomato chutney. Yummy combination. You should try it sometime. So they were very, very happy. They took all of that, they put it in their basket and they started walking very happily, and they were like, yay! They were singing, we are going to eat tomato chutney, Amma's favorite tomato chutney. They were really, really happy and singing a song just with the thought of all of that. And while they were walking, suddenly Ravi was like, I think my chappal has got wet. I think something is dripping out of the basket. What do you think happened? You remember what Ponnappa had did? What did he do? Had done. What did he do? He first had put the tomatoes. Now tomatoes are soft and squishy and juicy. And imagine if you put potatoes and onions and coconut, all of that on those tomatoes, what is going to happen? I'm not going to squash it, but I'm not going to squeeze it. But if you squeeze this, what is going to happen? The juice will come out. And that's exactly what happened. When they looked inside the basket and after reaching home and they removed all the vegetables out, tomato की चटनी बन गई थी. But not the kind of chutney that Amma was going to make. Not the yummy tomato chutney with a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of chili. No, this was a kachumbar. They were all squashed under all the vegetables that Ponnappa had put inside that basket. And both Ravi and Tara were like, oh, what did we do? So what was the lesson that they learned? They learned that the next day or the next time when they go to the market, they should not keep anything that is going to be soft and mushy and that can be pressed under the weight at the bottom. So Ravi and Tara the next day again decided to help Amma. They took the list again. They took the bag again. They washed the bag. They took the bag again and they went to the market. Now this time while walking towards the market, Ravi kept telling himself, he kept reminding himself, First, we have to put all the heavy vegetables and fruits, and then we are going to put the light ones. He kept repeating that again and again. Okay, so they went, and again they went to Ponappa. And from his shop, this time, Amma had added a few more things to the list. So, Ponappa put, again he put some potatoes, and this time he put a watermelon. And of course, these guys wanted to have the tomato chutney, so they took the tomatoes, and there were some oranges, and there were some grapes. What do you think happened? Now, this time they were very smart and they decided that okay, this time I'm not going to put any heavy thing on top, we are going to put it at the bottom. But they forgot to keep the grapes properly. So, Ponappa put the big watermelon, then he put the grapes, then he put the potatoes, and he mixed up the tomato and another coconut. And by the time again Ravi and Tara reached home, ta-ta, the tomatoes were fine. They were a little damaged because they were mixed with the grapes and they were mixed with the coconut and the potato, and there was like a big mixture in that bag again. Everything was wet, and Tara was like, oh, yesterday we made tomato chutney in the bag, and today we made grape juice instead of just getting grapes. We have to be careful, Ravi. And they decided that no, this time when we go to the market, the third day, we are not going to make any mistake. We are going to get everything properly. And they looked at Amma's list again and they went with their cloth bag and they started buying all the vegetables. Now, while they were buying vegetables, they noticed that Amma had also added some juicy oranges to the list. So, Ravi and Tara, they took cauliflower and some ladyfinger and oranges and a watermelon, because the watermelon was really sweet. Ponappa had got a really amazing watermelon, and they just put everything in the bag again, and they were trying to be really very careful while they were going home. But while they were walking home, their friends who were playing right next to the building, they saw what Ravi and Tara were getting. And when you play cricket, you feel thirsty, no? You feel hungry, you feel thirsty, and their friends are playing cricket. They were all busy playing cricket. So, what did these friends do? They saw those amazing oranges and they ran to Tara and they ran to Ravi, and without really asking, they just took those oranges and they ate them up. As soon as they saw their friends eating the oranges, you don't feel like stopping your friends. They're your friends after all. They were playing cricket, they were hungry, they were thirsty, the oranges were looking good. So they took them and they started eating them. Look at them gobbling those oranges, and they're so very happy about it, right? So even Ravi and Tara didn't stop them. But they were really sad because Amma had asked them to get all of this home properly today. It was the third day and they didn't want to make any mistake. They didn't want Amma to be sad. But like you saw, the friends had finished eating all the oranges. And Ravi and Tara went home and they told Amma everything that had happened. They told Amma that, we were getting and we were trying really hard. But our friends, they did not listen to us and they just took all those oranges and they ate them up. What do we do? They were really sad and they hugged Amma. And Amma just hugged them, just like you can see here. And she smiled and she said, "It's okay, darling. It's okay, sweethearts. That's food. It's meant to be eaten. No problem. Next time you can buy some extra fruits for your friends if they need it. Don't worry. I'm not upset." Their Amma was as sweet as your Amma and Appa. Okay. So that's what happened that night. Now Ravi and Tara were like 3 days, kuch na kuch gadbad hui hai. Tomorrow we are going to ask Amma ourselves and we are going to go to the market and we are going to get those tomatoes and we're going to have that tomato chutney also and we're going to have those oranges also. So the fourth day, yes, they got up, they got ready. They told Amma to give them the cloth bag that they need to take to the market, and they took the list and they went to the market. And today, everything that they did was right. They were very, very careful. They took all the heavy vegetables and they put them in first. So the onions and the potatoes, all of that, cauliflower, everything was put first. Then the bananas, because Amma had added bananas, and oranges, because they hadn't eaten the oranges, and right on top, they kept the tomatoes. And to cover it all up, they bought lots and lots of, yes, they bought methi that day, leafy vegetable. And all those leafy vegetables not just covered the bag, but they also covered the oranges that they were hiding all those oranges under that methi vegetable. And they took it home. So as soon as Tara and Ravi came near the building, their friends saw that they had got vegetables. But when they looked at the vegetable bag, they couldn't see any fruits, they couldn't see anything interesting. So the friends did not ask them what they had bought today. They thought, oh, they've just bought some green vegetables. And that's how Ravi and Tara took everything in a perfect manner to Amma. Amma removed all the vegetables and the fruits and she looked at them and she said, wow, these are really amazing, amazing tomatoes that you've got, children, today. And so today's dinner is some lemon rice and tomato chutney. So that's how Amma made the tomato chutney finally. And our lovely children just took that tomato chutney and they took the lemon rice and they gobbled up. They were really, really hungry and they were really waiting for that tomato chutney. You know, it happens, right? When you want to eat something and you're thinking for the longest time that I want to eat this, I want to eat this. And finally, when you get it and it goes inside your mouth and it melts, just feels like heaven, right? Yes, you should try that out sometime. That's what happened with both Tara and with Ravi. So they finished up all the tomato chutney that Amma had given them. They asked for another helping and they asked the third time for the helping, and their tummy was full and they were really very, very happy. But their dinner was not complete till they also got to eat some juicy, yummy oranges. Yes, and that's how their dinner was complete with some amazing lemon rice, tomato chutney, bananas, and some juicy oranges. And that's how they ate the tomato chutney. And who had made it? Yes, their Amma had made the tomato chutney and they had lots and lots of fun. It was yummy. Yes. So I hope you guys like this story. Who made the tomato chutney? And before I sign off, I want all of you to tell me one thing. Okay? I want you to think and I want you to write to me that in case if your mama papa ask you to get something from the market, or if you want to put things in your bag, which is the thing that you will keep on top? Yes? So if I tell you, or if Amma tells you that, sweetheart, you have to get potatoes and onions and you have to get tomatoes, which is the thing that you will keep on top? Okay? Alright? Write into the chat. I'll be waiting and I'll read for your answers. Sorry, I'll read your answers. Do get back to me and let us know if you liked this story or not, and which other stories would you like to listen to. Yes? So let's meet again 5:30 next Sunday. Until then, take care of yourself and bye-bye.